Hi everyone. I apologize about the delay. There were some technical issues with YouTube and going live with it, and then there was technical issues with going live on Twitch. But nonetheless, here we are, and hopefully this will be reachable to you guys soon. And it really means a lot that you guys would come and watch this video. So just to kind of get started on the seminar, just really to run through everything and do some introductions, just kind of really open the floor to more personal instead of just far away. So introductions. My name is Katie Frederick, and I am the founder of How to Photoshop. I am currently a senior at Miami, and this is a product of my thesis class, which comes from my major, which is Interactive Media Studies. And so just kind of getting into the why I did this. Um, so why I did this, why, how, what, all the questions you have about it. So to begin, what is How to Photoshop? Um, Boiled down, it is a platform and hub for students, run by students, to just really assist with the creation, um, the learning, and any issues, questions, comments, concerns one might have about using Adobe Photoshop. Um, it's both a social media campaign and a website that is a blog. Basically, how it is run is students and other people, if they will, I guess in a certain way, we all are students when we're learning. We'll be posting to the blog by 3 categories, and they have to have all 3 categories or else it won't go through. We have monitors going through and making sure everything meets the criteria. But basically, that is video, articles, and then the final product. When I was going through and learning Photoshop myself, I found that even though I had classes on it and the professor was giving us either articles or videos to assist us, there was a lot of disconnect that I had and that a lot of other students had. And this was a beginning class, so it makes sense because Photoshop is such a behemoth of a app, but it just was common to see that everyone was struggling, and that includes people that are within the graphic design major that use Photoshop on a daily, to even people that I've worked with who have 20 plus years of editing in Photoshop. Both parties and everyone in between have told me that although you can learn how to get from point A to point B, there's about 1,000,002 ways to do that. So basically, by having all 3 of those kind of not platforms, but assistant crutches, if you will, it kind of has no question on how to get to it. So basically, what it is having the articles to explain videos, the videos being that visual representation so you can see the buttons and links, but the articles being the crutch showing you, hey, the button they just clicked is actually the crop tool or it's the paintbrush tool. And it gives labels to things they're actually doing instead of them just going through the motions and you never learning what the terminology is. And then finally having that final product to show, hey, here's what we started from, the blank canvas that you see in the beginning of the video, to the final product of whatever the creation may be. And then also having it as a blog type of hub, it opens the door for a lot of comments, questions, concerns for people that they might have, and that could ultimately help with anything that they're stuck with. Because, like I said, and just to keep reiterating, there's about 1,000,000 different ways to do the same exact thing. For example, to crop an image, you can select it with the selector tool. You can then delete parts of the image you want, or you can even go up to the top toolbar tab and click crop on the image. Uh, just 2 ways that I can think of on the top of my head, but I'm sure there's a million more. But it's just, I don't know, a resource for people to come and be able to use and work off one another. And my hope for it is to continually add to the library of both terminology and blogs, and from that, just really create a foundation for people to use. Um, my dreams and aspirations of it, I would love if Photoshop wanted to work with me, especially within college. So currently they have a program where if you have your college email, you can actually get a discount, which helps a lot for the college students, but it will help for everyone if we can make this more readily accessible because a big hindrance from research we've seen is people don't want to pay the hefty price and then not know how to use the tool, which is completely understandable. I wouldn't have gotten it unless I had a class that required it. But basically, so that's everything that I'm hoping to accomplish. Please follow our social media. It's super easy. It's just how to Photoshop. And make sure to check our Wix website, at http forward dash FREDERK2 dot wixsite dot or dash how to photo. And then all this will be linked down below, of course, to make it a little bit easier for you guys. But thank you for tuning in. Make sure to comment any questions you have. Thanks. Bye.